your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
All right, today I'm at Proserpine Magistrates Court. A client was charged with mid-range drink driving, reading of .131. Mid-range kicks in at .100. It goes up to .149. So if you fall within that range, you're looking at a worst case of a 12-month loss of licence, mandatory minimum of 3 months. So it can't be any less than 3 months. And that's assuming you haven't been charged previously in the last 5 years. The penalties go higher than that if you've got previous in the last 5 years, which my client didn't. So again, my client was looking at a worst case of a 12-month loss of licence, mandatory minimum of 3 months. Because the client held a New South Wales licence, they weren't eligible to apply for a work licence. So to be able to apply for a work licence, you need to be the holder of an open Queensland licence when you're intercepted, which obviously my client wasn't, given that she had a open New South Wales licence. So the absolute best case today was 3 months completely off the road. And as I said, with a reading of .131, that's quite a bit past the mid-range starting point of .100. But again, my job was one of trying to get it down as low as I possibly could. Compounding that, and I'm not going to go into the details about what my client did for a living, but they held concerns with regard to the recording of the conviction. So drink driving is not a criminal matter. So no one gets a criminal conviction for drink driving. People ordinarily get a traffic conviction. But for certain people, a recorded traffic conviction can cause problems, and my client had particular concerns about the recording of a traffic conviction. So my job, in addition to trying to get it down as low as possible disqualification-wise, was one of trying to get no conviction recorded. We got our client to do the reformatory course we get all of our clients to do. Got her to get references based on a template we provide all of our clients that guides them through who the referees are going to be, who the references are going to be addressed to, the key points they're going to cover, etc. Got her to fill out an online form that we've generated that prompts clients to give us all the information we need to know about them to prepare our submissions. I prepared my submissions last week, flew up to Proserpine yesterday, so today's a Monday. I flew out to Proserpine yesterday, being a Sunday. I stayed at Airlie Beach last night, drove to Proserpine this morning, met my client. There's no real conference room at Proserpine Magistrates Court, so we just got a bit of grass out the front. I guided the client through the procedure, so who stands where, what she can expect the prosecutor to say, what she can expect me to say, what she can expect the magistrate to say. I went through my submissions to the client so they knew exactly what I was going to say before we went into the courtroom. We went in, I guided the magistrate through who my client was as a person, difficulties that they're going to suffer while they're off the road, and the difficulties that they'll suffer if a conviction was to be recorded. I was ultimately successful on both fronts. I was able to persuade the magistrate to not go past the mandatory minimum 3 month disqualification, and I was also able to persuade the magistrate not to record a conviction. So for a reading of .131, my client got a 3 month disqualification, a modest fine, no conviction recorded. I'm Andrew Wiseman at Proserpine Magistrates Court. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle imprisonment, or anything in between at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.